Boom. And I think we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to GQUAT Traditions, where good friends become family, and family is everything. So I'm looking on my handy dandy phone, and it says that we're supposed to be live at 6 o'clock. And guess what? We are going to be live, I think, on YouTube and on Facebook. I don't know. Continuous Ellen Panky. I don't think I want to do that. It's doing something strange that it never did before. And guess what? You trust, when you get my age, you trust your gut instinct, because if something doesn't seem right, trust your gut. Trust your gut. So I see Psalm 146 was in here nice and early. I see Maria Graham, Carbon Q. Thank you. Oh, you know what, Carbon Q? I don't know how to do it, but I just found out. Maybe I'll try to do it right now. I think I was subscribed to the wrong Carbon Q for a year. How stupid is that, right? But when you were live the other day, I was doing something and trying to check on you. Hold on, you guys, just a minute, because ACARBON. I think I couldn't see. Wait a minute, it says that I'm. Nope, that's the wrong logo, Carbon Q. I know that is not yours. Uh-oh, I got you. Now I can see you. Check. Okay. Thanks everybody for coming. Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Lady Cheryl, I am so happy to see you. Blessings. You're one of the reasons I first started on YouTube. If I missed anybody when I was messing with my phone, I apologize. Carbon Q, Albert Miranda, Rudy Erahita with autism. Thank you. Thank you for coming, each and every one of you. And you know what? What I always say is good friends become family, and family is everything. Lady Cheryl speaking to Maria Graham. Maria Graham, my sister. I appreciate you. I love you. You're always checking on me. Casings 55, if I didn't say that already. Is everybody getting ready for something? The holidays, time with the family. I know, I forget the word that they call it, but there's a word when you don't celebrate any holiday. Christmas, Hana, Kwanzaa is what I always say. The rabbi comes to my building and his wife brings stuff, and anybody can participate. People celebrate Kwanzaa, people celebrate Christmas, people just celebrate each other. One of my dear friends who was taking care, well, looking out for my apartment. I've been gone for my month anniversary. Yankee sister, buenas noches, mi hermana. Y también yo tengo tu sopa. I made some soup. You guys, my mother is so funny. Pam Robertson, thank you for coming and welcome. Hello, Mother. I love you. I know you're watching in the bushes somewhere. My mother doesn't type, but I was holding that bag of meat the other night, Thursday, and I was so tired. I was spacey. I couldn't remember my words, and I had the bag of oxtail. I said I was going to make some oxtail soup. As soon as my live was over, my mother had my great granddaughter text me and said, Don't give away all that soup. I want some. Don't forget to bring me some. I won't forget, mommy. That's why I was making it. I actually had to make room in the freezer. The freezer was full. So I had to take that bag of oxtail out so that I could put the other thing I wanted for the family for the holidays. So I think I spoke to everybody. For me, the holidays, the YouTube channel, it's about do what you love and love what you do. And that's what I wanted to emphasize. Mike's Chaotic Gardening, if I didn't say it, hello, hello, hello. Can't stop. I've been seeing you blowing those leaves around, sir, and getting your yard together. I'm going to try to go back and pull the chat up on, I don't know why it never lets me recognize my own self, GQUAT Traditionzs, and so that I can see what you guys are doing. You guys have so much fun in the background. Now that I see that I'm live, yes, I'm back home, dun, 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 in Connecticut, getting ready for some family time. I hope I can make unbiased. Thank you for coming and welcome. Kotham or Kodam, I don't know how to say it. Creations, thank you for coming. I will be checking up on you and all of you. Everybody, if there's anybody in the bushes, and that's one thing, you may not be able to go live during the week when I go live. Join the chat. I'm Most people are at work. I know when I had a job, I couldn't be on YouTube talking to people, fooling around, monkeying around, doing things. So when my live is over, I see all these checks. Oh, don't forget the thumbs up, please, you guys. I appreciate that. So I was running around. I had only gotten off the plane like 3 hours before I went live on Thursday, but I didn't want to miss you guys. I miss being at home, showing you things that I have here. And I know that some of you sent me some mail, face blue smiling. Okay. So there's some of you that sent mail because I'm not going to be on a long time tonight, and others are doing the hype again. Nikki, the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick, Nation is going live. Stay with Stacy Hands in the Dirt and Bougie Prepper. They usually go on just after I do. Malaa. You know what? I still don't know if I'm saying your name right. Malaa. If it's Malaa, can you put a capital A in the chat? If it's Malaa, can you put a small a? I like to be able to say you guys' name. So I'm doing a mini mail haul because of you sent mail here while I was on my month anniversary vacation in Arizona, Auntie Joanne's house. Oh, and guess what? I was so careful trying to put her stuff back before I left. This morning, I went to cut some fabric to make a gift for a family member. And guess what? I accidentally stole her ruler. She has one just like mine, but she has different little cushions on the back to keep it from sliding. Uh-oh, Sissy. Hello. Hello, Sissy Joanne Stevens. Guess what, Sissy? Not only did I accidentally steal Angel's scoop to feed the dogs, I accidentally stole your 3-inch ruler and brought it here. But I'm putting together a box of things for you, and I will put it in and get it there as soon as I can. So I went to my post office box today. I had them hold my mail. I'm looking all crooked and topsy-turvy here, but I'm okay. And I got some mail, and everybody's still speaking to each other. I opened this, and it's a beautiful card from Gina. Gina, hey, Nikki, the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick. Part of the month anniversary I was celebrating was getting my first 1,000 subscribers. I went live with Nikki the first time. It was just a year ago, And being after that, I went live on Africa Dreamin', and then I started this live for myself to share some of the things that I have learned in my 8 generations of life on earth. And I'm so proud, I'm so blessed. I still have 6 living generations. And not only does information go from the elders to the youngers, it goes from the younger kids to the elders. A lot of the things that I learn on the computer, I learn from them. Or they'll say, Nana, why are you doing it this way? Try this, Nana. And I do. So when I say I'm sharing 8 generations of knowledge, it goes from a 3-year-old to a 90 something year old mother. I didn't say your age. She'll call me as soon as I hang up and tell me to stop putting her business in the street. And not only did she tell me, I told her that I had some soup. So mommy's funny. Yesterday she was sitting in the chair dancing, doing her Latin dance in her chair, 90 something years old, and popping her fingers and doing her shoulders. I hope when I'm that age that I will still like to dance and do things. I always did. So I said, Mom, I made the soup. So she said, Are you bringing some liver and onions? I'm like, Mom, liver and onions? I made some oxtail soup. She said, Well, that's already done. I'm already getting that. I want something else. I want some liver. Excuse me. And I said, Mom, I don't have any liver and onions. I had to take the oxtail out of the freezer to get something else in for Christmas. So what I did do, I went to the store today. I got her some liverwurst. She'll take a liverwurst sandwich on the side. So going to the mail because I want to get off, give you guys time to get over to the chat today and share the love with Nikki and Hands in the Dirt Bougie Prepper. This is a lovely card from Gina, and it says, Faith is the place our hearts can go whenever we need to know God is good, with that we are loved, and in the end, all is well. There's a song that they sing in my church. I still go to the same church that I was baptized in 70 years ago. And Auntie Joanne and Mom and I meet in virtual church on Sundays. And there's a song that says, It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. When I come on here, I connect with you guys. I'm not trying to have a big channel, a lot of people. Lady Cheryl says she has to say goodbye on her way to dinner with the grandchildren. That's what's up. That's what's up, Lady Cheryl. I love you. Peace, love, and blessings. F.R. Humphrey. Hello, hello, hello. And the inside of the card, Gina put, Love and appreciate you even more than you'll ever know. So thankful to know you. It's such a blessing. Hugs and kisses, Gina. Thinking of you for Christmas. I went upstairs to a neighbor's house the other day, you guys, and there was the most beautiful amaryllis outside of her door. I took a picture of it. I made a short, and we're such good friends. We fight all the time about things. Auntie Joanne says, it is well with my soul, and with a peace like a river. Everybody can sing better than me, but outside of her door, when she first moved into the building, there was a mezuzah when I knocked on her door, and I just thought that the previous person that lived there put it there. For those of you who don't know, back in the days when they were killing all the Jewish babies, those every so many houses there was a mark on the door, and that house would be gone past and they wouldn't kill or take the babies, the Jewish babies. But she's Jewish, but I never knew she was Jewish, didn't care, and we're the dearest friends. We're the dearest friends. She celebrates her religion. When I say good friends become family, it doesn't matter your politics. It doesn't matter your religion. What matters is what's inside your heart. what's inside your soul when you do good in the world. So I'm opening up more mail. I don't know what to open up first. I'm like a little kid at Christmas, opening more birth anniversary cards. This one is from my sister Maria Graham. And thank you, everybody, for coming to GQUAT Traditions, where good friends become family and families everything. Cece's garden. I'm looking down. My daughter gave me a card one Mother's Day, and I was so busy shaking it all around. My daughter says, "Mom, you dropped your money." Yep, fresh new $100 bill on the floor. On the floor. Of course, I picked it up. Oh, isn't this a lovely, lovely card? Maria Graham makes her own cards. How cute is this? How foxy is she? You better put an X in the chat if you don't want me to show it, Maria. This is really, really nice. Maria Graham and her cowgirl hat. I I used to have horses, you guys. For those of you who don't know about me, I used to live. I've lived off grid. I've lived in big cities, small cities, off grid. I've had horses. I've had a cow, pigs, ducks, chickens, goats, you name it. I've had it of dogs, big dogs, little dogs, cane corsos. This is really, really nice. I'm not going to read all all that it says, but it says you are beautiful in case no one told you. Love you lately. Love you, sis. I love you guys too. And thank you for the super chat. The everyday life of an OCD-ish chick. I'm getting tongue-tied and emotional. You guys are so, so special to me. I used to love wearing my cowboy hats, boots, buckles, and I could do some of those Western dances with those boots on. I'd be out there with the cowboys and cowgirls clogging. Auntie Joanne and Uncle Roscoe and I went to Sedona. There's a Native American museum there, and I took a picture with a couple of cowboys in true gear, and one of them happened to be the great grandson of Sitting Bill, the famous. The you said you see me doing that, yeah. Auntie Joanne's been on the horses too. She'll tell you. And a funny story, my brother-in-law at the time came by when we had the land. I wasn't there because we still had the house in DC. Well, guess what he dropped off there for me so that I could be a country girl? 200 bitty chickens. I had never had a chicken in my life. Those little things were about this big. My mother calls them pee-pees, and they were chirping. I had to go to the feed store in town, mind you. I was 12, 14 miles from the nearest town to go to the feed store, and we had to get quart jars with water and turn them up and down on little bowls and saucers so that the chickens wouldn't drown themselves and chicken feed. My mother said I was the worst farmer ever, and I guess you saw my mouth open. So this is a card, a beautiful card with purple and flowers. It's from my hermana, Lorraine T. It says, "Hola, mi hermana, Ellen. Birthdays are more than just a celebration of years. They're a celebration of the person who has lived them so beautifully. Today is all about you in all the ways you make the world warmer, brighter, and better. With warmest wishes, Lorraine. Enjoy your born day." And she has some cash in the envelope. I caught it. I didn't drop it. I didn't drop it. I didn't drop it. Thank you very much, Lorraine T. Hope I will be seeing you soon. Hope you will be visiting your mom for the holidays. Lorraine T's mom lives not too far from me, and we try to have little get-togethers. Anybody who's in Connecticut, Yankee's sister, for those of you who don't know, had some surgery on her hand a couple of days ago. So she's kind of like she's not able to use her hand. So guess what? I'm always dropping things. So Yankee sister, I knew that you couldn't use your hand, and while I was away, things were drying up around here on the apartment stead. So I had some potatoes that overbudded. So I won't have to get any seed potatoes from you this year. This one turned into this because the channel's about garden, quilt, and art traditions. So I'll backslide from the mail haul to look at all these chits on this potato. So I cut the chits off of a lot of potatoes. Oh, guess what? I have to go to Wind Down Wednesday so that I can confess a secret. I still did not get my ginger. I didn't harvest my ginger out here in Connecticut 6B. I did not harvest my potatoes that are still in the ground. Yankee sister said she's on the mend. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Amen. So I've got this container of all chitted potatoes. That should be enough for me and my family. Bouge prepara. ¿Cómo estás, sobrina? Sobrina means niece in Espanol, for those of you who do not know. And this mail package was actually part of a barter. Those of you, Mr. President, Mike's Chaotic Gardening, there's so much stuff in this package. I hope I don't drop it. Part of my gift giving, and it's not too late to give gifts. I want to show you guys some things. We still have 2 weeks before Christmas. It's on a Monday. You can do something like this. This is something that I actually made live, and it's a way you can cut one block and make different things. And this is a casserole pad. I'm sure that I will be gifting this before the year is out. There are a lot of gift going on. Oh, and Tuesday, December 12th, the elves will be visiting my channel. I don't know what time. It's not my normal day. I think it'll be about 3:30, 4 o'clock. I don't have the final information, but I will be doing a giveaway. MB Heritage Farms. Long time no see. How's everything going? I appreciate you. Thanks for coming by. So, one of the things that I do when is that I barter when I make things. That doesn't have to be cash for cash. So, our treasured home wanted her granddaughter saw some of the journals that I make. I always have about 6, 7, 8 journals beside my bed. And MB Heritage Farms is saying hello to everybody. And this is one that I love. I made out of Asian fabrics. And this Chinese red was supposed to be good luck. And I keep this one handy because this one has my electronic notes for my computers. I when I retired and I moved here, I was disabled. I was legally blind at the time. So my son got me a MacBook because it has a lot of features, that accessibility features for those who have disabilities, so that I could find my book with my notes in it. I made this one in red, and it has a built-in pen pocket, and it has a page holder so that I could find it. But not this one. Our treasured home saw my journals and her granddaughter wanted one. So I said, well, listen, I already have the stuff cut out. Why go through this? I know what size it takes for this. Is a composition book inside, and it's pretty filled up. I've been taking a lot of notes. A lot of notes, a lot of notes. So we bartered. I told her the price that I charge, and your price depends on the fabrics that you use, the materials you use, and the time that you spent. So she asked if I would like some earrings. I changed my earrings tonight. So see, I wore the same earrings every day, those little huggy things every day for a month when I was at your house. I noticed my sister changed hers every day and looked nice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You should see these. I'm going to show these, you guys. It says, Dear Auntie Ellen, thank you for the wonderful gift. A great surprise. And she says her granddaughter's name. I won't say it because I respect the privacy of children, and you never know about these freaks and weirdos out in the world. And I'm a real great grandmother. You want to see a she bear mess with me about my kids? I guarantee you it's going to be a problem. And she says, yes. And it was a lovely birthday gift from me. And she's definitely using it. I'm not going to read it for word. And it's signed by Nancy and her granddaughter. And they make earrings. Look at this, you guys. Oh my goodness. I can't believe how many she sent me. I feel guilty. I don't know if you can see this. There's 2 pairs in here. I won't I can change earrings every day for a month. For a month. I'll share these with my granddaughter. Look at these, you guys. Don't look at my nails. Don't look at my nails, you guys. Punishment. Punishment. I have to tell you guys a funny story too. More earrings. What is that? 1, 2, 3. And I love pearls. I love pearls. These will get a workout. These will get a workout. Yankee Sister said the blue ones go with my outfit. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I like handmade things, but everybody in my family knows the kinds of things I like. I can't talk and chew bubblegum at the same time, so I'm just going to hold the earrings up. And you know what? This is the thing about trust. I told her what I charge for my item. Pearl is your birthstone. You're a June baby then, CC's Texas Garden. I should have been a June baby. And look at these, and they're so beautifully mounted. She has an Etsy website. So I told her what I charge, and then I said, you send me what would be an equal amount. And this is what she sent that she thought was fair for my labor and materials that I sent her and her granddaughter. Look, they're still coming, you guys. How sweet is this? How kind is this? And as I said, she and her granddaughter made them. I have one son, one daughter, one granddaughter, one grandson, 3 great grandchildren, more pearls, more pearls. And this looks Christmassy. I like these colors too. I'm actually going to wear a red top around Christmas. And last but not least, look at all these earrings gifted by our treasured home. And she's on Etsy, you guys. If you want to purchase some of the earrings. I have a couple people that come on here and they make jewelry. And they come to the store a lot. But I want to tell you, those of you, I want to encourage that you make something. It's not too late to make something. Give something of yourself. Anybody can go and take a couple dollars and run to the Dollar Tree, run to Kohl's, run somewhere and get something. Yankee Sister says a nice collection. I knitted this is enough to make two dish towels, dishcloths rather. I made one edge to edge out of this one when I was at Auntie Joanne's, and I gifted it to her. And you guys, this is what an edge to edge dishcloth looks like. This one's used because, of course, it goes in my kitchen. And when I take the senior handicap bus a lot. Why? Because it's cheaper than driving. It's cheaper than parking. You don't have to worry about a meter going dead or walking to your car. They pick you up right in front of where you're going. They drop you off. I have a little cart that I push. The bus has a ramp that comes down, zoop, picks you up, zoop, goes in there. It's just so convenient. So I'm still opening my birthday mail, but one is not wasn't mailed. And I don't know if you saw me live from Auntie Joanne's house. She made the cutest little card for my mom. And this is the stamp that she used. I have I have a tote with a lot of stamps that I used to use years ago. It's a rubber stamp and you put it on black ink, then you put it on a card, then you use hello whole new perspective Crystal. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. And I'll put it real close so that you can color the flowers and everything. And it says, if I had a single flower for every time I thought of you, I could walk forever in my garden. And it has a lady watering her garden. And whenever I send anything out, I make a card and this little stamp. Look, I've never seen cards this tiny, but of course, Auntie Joanne did. These little cards are like 3 inches by 3 inches. How cute are they? She sent a present to my mother. My mother got the present, put it on, and she didn't even see the card inside. She said, "Oh, you sent a card?" But she enjoyed the gift. She and mommy enjoyed the gift. Mother, you're a hoot, mother. You're so funny. Then I have one last gift. I don't know if I should open it on the air. It's from my sister Maria Graham. She's got it so taped up. I don't know if I'll be able to break in it. In it. Everybody's still speaking. And I want this episode to be about giving. I don't know if you can see over here, you guys. Here is a bag that I handmade. I forgot I made it before I left for my month anniversary. There's another one over here with lots of pockets. This one was a little bit more work and it has leather on the handle. But what I loved about the handle, Marie Graham says, yes, I can show it. So I'm going to tear this off like a 2-year-old, like my 3-year-old opening Christmas presents. He's such a doll. I have a great grandson, two greats, yes, two greats, and he's my mother's great grandson. And they live in the family house about an hour from here. And Rylan made a pumpkin the other day. He couldn't wait. I'm opening this, you guys, without stabbing myself. He couldn't wait to get home and go in grandma's room and show her what he made her. And he's got his first school pictures. He's 3 years old. He's in preschool. I stuck my hand on my, oh, something moving in here, Maria Graham. Thank you. Oh, it's handmade, whatever it is. And look, Maria has her emblem on it, you guys. Making sure I don't drop anything or lose anything. You guys, I love handmade things. How many of you wish that you had something that your grandmother had made with her own hands, or your mom, or somebody that you dearly love who's no longer here? Maria says, "Hi, Penny. I hope you like the gift I had fun making it. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. God is good all the time. Love you, sis. I love you too, Maria Graham. And my mother says hello to all of you guys. And she knows that you say hello to her. Ego amote, mother. Oh. Oh, how cute is this? This is a casserole pad too, and it's like a fan. How pretty is this, you guys? Thank you, Sis Maria Graham. That is so thoughtful. And she has her signature on it, Maria G 2023. This is the best, you guys. And you guys make things. I don't know if you saw F.R. Humphrey or David Corey with crops. She knitted him the nicest cap. But even if you don't do arts and crafts, garden, quilt, and art traditions is part of gardening, cooking from scratch. Growing up, we cooked from scratch every single night. Daddy was kind of stank too. You better not give him warm ups and leftovers. Oh, oh, Maria said it's a wall hanging. Okay, thank you. I can switch it out on my. I have one little place where I can put small things. I'll show you guys and give Miss Mignon a break. It's dark outside. I'll show you guys. My apartment is like an art studio. If you could have an art studio, I don't see if you can see the paintings. The photos. There are three here. This is a wood burning of my dad under there. I didn't do it. One of our friends from Senegal did that, and it's a commission piece. And then that's an art quilt above that. That's Miss Mignon. I can switch her out and put this wall hanging that Maria made me up and switch them out. So going back to you guys making things, it doesn't have to be something big. You can make something that's food. Yes, mother, I gave away 3 bowls of oxtail today. It wasn't enough for the family. You guys, I have a big family and they eat big. They eat big. And so that little bag of oxtails wasn't enough. It was enough for mommy. And I may or may not bake a blueberry cobbler. Mommy's not supposed to. F.R. Humphrey said she has quilts from her mom and grandmother. And guess what? You're going to be making some too, because I have a couple of patterns that I made up myself that are simple. You guys can make them by hand or with a sewing machine. You guys can make some food. This is one of my new favorite recipes. I'll have to do it live. It's a 3-ingredient lemon pie. It's keto friendly because you can buy the graham cracker crust already made. You go out to your tree and pick one of your Myers lemons, like Juicing with Jay or Auntie Joanne when she has them, and you have cream cheese. I use Philadelphia cream cheese, lemon, and what was it? The cream cheese, the lemon, and the crust. And you mix it together, put them in the refrigerator. These things, Auntie Joanne eats like a mouse. Her and Uncle Roscoe tore these up. I baked cornbread every day when I was there. I made an apple cake. What else did I make? I cooked every day to spoil them. And by the way, Sissy, Mr. Hershey has been pouting in his bed. You make a good cheesecake, Mike. Do they go in the mail? Will they fit in a box? Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. You can make a cheesecake out of this as well with the cream cheese. But make something. Make something with your hands. I guys showed you. Yankee's sister didn't pick up her soup, or well, she's gonna send somebody. Of course, she's illin. So this is Yankee's sister's pillow with a long strap so she doesn't have to reach with her hand while she's fake recuperating. I'm just messing with her. I'm just messing with her. So you can make a pillow. I usually make, the kids love the pillowcases that I make. I don't have one here because I don't own any that I made. Angel misses us too. Hershey's bowl is full of food. He wouldn't even eat today. He hasn't eaten today. I took him to the park, took him to the bathroom. We were out 8:30 this morning. We went to the post office, walked all around, went to get pick up some medicines, went to the grocery store, actually did my most of my Christmas shopping because ain't nobody got time for that. I've got to sew all these gifts. I am making everybody it here locally their presents. Oh, by the way, my butternut squash didn't rot out either while I was gone. I left it on the table. So you can make pillows. I'll just throw Yankee Sisters over here with the other purple pillows until she picks them up. But I want to show you, well, GQUAT traditions for those of you. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I always forget. Yep, it's purple. Yankee Sister likes purple. Happy Mac. Hello. Thank you for coming and welcome. So, what I want to show you are more handmade gifts that you still have time to make, you guys, especially those who don't have to make a lot of them. And these are key fobs, the ones that go on your wrist. So I've been making some of these ahead of time in different colors. And I'm going to tell you a funny story. This is a lanyard. It's my personal one that I wear. I like animal prints, but guess what? I didn't have it on my chest going through the airport when I came home the other night. So I'm going through, and guess what happened? I forgot to take my pepper spray off before I went on my trip. So they took my pepper spray. They did me a favor though. Look how beat up my case was. I didn't even have to close it. In case I had to give somebody a little squirty squirt. Hey, Hudson, Jihad. Thank you for coming and welcome. Yankee says, adios. Go with God. Peace and blessings. Adios. And so, but that pepper spray had to be 10, 15 years old. It was time to get some new, fresh pepper spray. One never knows when one might have to spritz somebody before they knock them out, right? Oh, no, I didn't say that, Mother. I didn't say that. Nana would not say that. That was not nice. The kids are probably sitting there watching it with mommy and Nana's being bad. So this is a little basket of key fobs. And see, I do a little bit every day. If it's only 10, 15 minutes a day, I make things to sell, to gift, because I give them to my friends and family. Here's my pattern already, and then the neck bone pillows, that's what they call the pillow that I just showed you for Yankee's sister. They call it a neck bone or dog bone pillow. And I've got it ready. I never cut on my pattern, you guys. I always trace it because you find out your pattern gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Now, what I put as the heading for tonight's session, and that I was making a bag. These bags are so handy. Now this was my favorite fabric years ago, but it's two-sided, and I like putting ties on. Why? Because this originally started out with a magnetic holder inside, but I had so much stuff in it, it busted. And this bag is called um, a bag with plenty pockets, and I made it big enough so that it would fit over my shoulder or over my cart. But I want you to see inside there are pockets on the inside, two pockets going across. It has a heavily padded bottom. It has two pockets on the front with a cute little button on it. That's what I do with my button collection, you guys. The only reason I still have this one is because I use my embroidery machine, which you haven't seen me take out because I'm busy. I'm actually working on a commission quilt, and it has all red and black. It's not going to be ready for Christmas, but the person knows that. She knew that I was going on a vacation, and this is ready. Hudson, you were asking about bags too. I have a small hobo bag. There's one that's this size. This is a small hobo bag I actually made, but I like the fabric on reverse. This is actually the very one that you asked me about, Hudson, and I wouldn't sell it because I wanted to see what you wanted to do. Look at this huge pocket in the front. Again, you guys, it has a nice tie with matching fabric, and just giving you guys some ideas. And I'm looking, checking. This one has a reinforced bottom, and this is a quickie hobo bag. But look how long it is. It's actually 15 inches wide by I think 18 or 20 inches long. You can put a lot of stuff in here. And then Bougie Prepper bought one, and she auctioned it out with her elves on her live. And I started another one. I was going to sew it tonight, but I was too tired. I'm too tired from all my flying around and shopping and doing stuff. But I will have it finished in the next couple days. And then also, it's black fabric. And right now, I'm working with my featherweight machine with black fabric on a black sewing machine and black thread. That's a recipe for disaster. Rachel Unbiased sews a lot, and it does not match. I'll talk whatever you do. Just let me know how much to send, Auntie. Oh, you want this one? Oh, okay. I didn't. I kept it for you, and for you guys, somebody else wanted one. This is just like the one Bougie Prepper. It's pinned together, but just not sewn. You see how big it is. And this is some fabric Auntie Joanne and I found in Arizona. The facing and pockets on this one are going to be green. And this one will have a kente cloth strap to fasten it. I know what you meant. You don't have to correct it. The different moderators and things that not the live moderators, the different programs, Nightbot or the other things, man, they can mess up more sentences than anything I have ever seen. So this bag, I want to show you something different. Would have been the same size as the other bags, but I turned the fabric sideways, and this is for those of you who sew, and I turned it under to make this really, really, really strong. And I fastened it differently in case you want to put your pew pew in here or some ammo or go to the range or something. This one is really, really heavy duty. And I put two pockets on the outside because you don't want to be reaching in here with stuff that's loaded or whatnot. So I wanted to give you guys some ideas and to encourage you to give a gift of love that you made. Hudson, I don't I don't, if you email me, I'll give you my phone number and address. So, one of the other things I'm working on, and it's for an international challenge, I'm making an African Queen quilt panel. And the African Queen, what I wanted to talk about that is that I'm in an international quilting group, and we have members who are from, I want to say, Slovenia, different European countries, and they like African fabrics and they make things. Their queens are going to have light skin like them. Some of them are going to have brown, black, whatever for the skin. I finally made a final. You want to get on the commission quilt list too, Hudson? Okay. Okay. Well, we'll talk when you talk to me about your bag. I won't sell this one. I will save this for you. I made a denim hobo bag. I don't know if you guys saw it. And I showed my daughter um, in my phone. And my daughter says, Mom, I like that. I said, well, it's going to be your Christmas present. She said, well, make one for your granddaughter too. Well, I did. I just didn't finish it because I wasn't home. And the thing of it is that the denim one I made with all the kids' old clothes. Well, kids' jeans, like say from 6 years old to 10 or 12, it took a lot of pairs of pants cutting them up. But not to worry, Big Rooster is looking out for his auntie, and he's going to send me some of his old jeans. And in turn, I have a lot of Steelers equipment, not equipment, a lot of Steelers fabric, and I am going to make him some goodies. Would you guys like to see some of the fabrics that I took out to make neck bone pillows and my African Queen pattern? I made my final decision. I was going through fabrics all day yesterday getting ready. Okay, I will grab them. Hold 1 second. Okay, you guys. So these pillows only take 3 seams, and I think some of you saw that. I'm going to scroll down. Actually, I can't see them over there. I'll go down. I will show you. My grandson plays for my great grandson plays basketball for a school whose colors are like a bright green. And hope he's not in grandma's room watching, but he won't know what his pillow is going to look like. And this is a really nice boutique. So the nights before his games, he can sleep on his special pillow, and he travels a lot as well. They all have pillowcases that Nana has made them. Then the 3-year old, Nana found some cute little trains and things. He likes when I read to him. I read him books, and if it's a cow, I go moo. Or if it's a kitten, I go meow. And I wasn't sure if I had enough of this, so I took some blue out to finish it if it didn't have it. Now, a lot of you guys and gals will like this because this is 100% cotton, so it will breathe well and wash well. And I got a 10-pound box of polyfill, so I should be able to make about 15, 18 pillows, and it takes a lot of filling to make a pillow, you guys. So this is camo. I wouldn't mind having one like this. Then I like camo. I like camo clothes, camo everything. This is 100% cotton. I will be making some pillows. This one will go for my granddaughter's husband. I know he's not in grandma's room watching the TV. The other one is for his son. So this one, I don't even know. Well, no, this is grandma's. I'm not showing her because she's watching or she'll watch the replay. But it's one of my best fabrics and she likes animal prints. It's some animal print. Then one of my great granddaughters likes butterflies and she likes pink. So her pillow or her neck support pillow will be made with this one. And Ryland's mother has a pillow case that has this one on it, and she likes purple. So I will be using this one. I'm almost done, you guys, because I have one more that I'm going to show you because I have about 4 or 5 pillows to make out of this. I'm cutting them tonight, and I don't have a neck bone pillow of my own. Got to charge up. See you later, G Mama Grows. Thanks for everything that you do. So a couple of the pillows will be made out of this if I have enough fabric because I'm running out. I'm running out of that. And now the African Queen's quilt, for those of you who sew, this one, Gotham Creations, said she loves purple too. This is a really easy quilt. There's a group called Quilt Africa Fabrics, and I've done African Queens before, but never this big. Never this big. This one is going to be a 41-inch by 42-inch panel, and I'm just going to use it for a wall hanging. So I went through some of my African fabrics in my boutiques, and I paid for the pattern, and it's so simple. I'll show you. So the fabric for the dress and the sleeves, I'll be done in just a minute so we can go over to see Nikki in the chat. This is going to be, this is a half yard of fabric, but this is going African fabric. It's going to be the dress. I wanted you to see all the different colors in the dress. And then the sleeves of the dress will be in this really nice batik. Can you see all the color gradations in the batik? Okay. And she's going to be an indigo queen. And that's what I'm going to name her. And then her head wrap, you know, the way the African women wrap their hair, is going to be this beautiful batik. Okay. I'm going to make her face and hands this color so that you can see it on the fabric because it's going to be a really big piece. And this is the fabric for her arms. I'll cut them out tomorrow. And this beautiful batik, because every queen should have some gold in her life, right? So this will be the background for the quilt. Good night, G Mama Grows. So I want to thank each and every one of you. And it's a really simple quilt. And for those of you who don't know what an African queen looks like, I'll hold this up again. You see her little head wrap and her little facey and her little hands and her little dress. Mover, my brother, you like this one, Mover? I saw you in the water somewhere. Let's see, where were you? You were in, and maybe in Haiti. You like this one? Well, let me, you guys who don't have my email address, let me put it up. It's actually my name, ellenpanky@gmail.com. And if you wanted to send a cash app to help the channel to grow, I use whatever money I get from the channel or from the Friends and Family Club. I use that to buy equipment. She's going to be fabulous. Thank you, Sissy. This one's really, really a simple pattern, a really simple pattern. And I'm excited about her. So I'll be working with that. The person who's got the Christmas quilt commission, I'm working on that. And I'm going to do the family things because I can't send the Christmas quilt is going to be like 105 inches wide by 90 inches long. And that's way too big for me to be able to do with my domestic machines. So I have to send it to the long armor, but I don't want to have a finished piece of work sitting in somebody else's house. Things happen, life happens. So I will have it finished. So right after Christmas, and when the prices go down for shipping as well, I will mail it to the long armor. And hopefully, close to January, I will get this quilt out to the persons. Kwanzaa, yes. I'm celebrating Chris Mahana Kwanzaa because that's what we do. I live over in a senior apartment now, and we celebrate all holidays. And some people don't celebrate any holidays. We'll just be hanging out with them. Oh, and I have a new game, a new family game, and you can play it with little chips, or you can play it with Money. I don't want to put it on the the channel because I don't want to be promoting gambling or anything. But we had so much fun with the family, just playing, or it's like playing dominoes or anything else. So we have a new family game. You guys can Google it. It's called Left, Center, Right. So look it up, and I guarantee you will have so much fun. So this is going to end it for tonight. I appreciate you, Mover. You're new. Don't forget to push the thumbs up for like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so that you'll get notifications when I go live again. And you guys, Mover is family, and he's originally from Haiti. Thanks for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys. Egoamote. Egoamote, Mother. Mover. Mommy's on watching as well. Sissy, everybody, I love you. Have a good evening. And let's go over Darth X. Thank you for coming. And let's go over and support the chat. See what they're up to tonight. Love you. Good night.